Greetings and welcome to the Halloween edition of the Sliders Review. And I'm here today to talk to you about Hulk, Where the Monster Dwell. So this came out in 2016. It is set in the same universe as Avengers Assemble. And supposedly this came out on DVD. When? Because I've never seen it in the stores. I've never seen it online. In fact, I still to this day keep looking for it online. I can't find it nowhere. I can't even find it on eBay. Like there's no listing whatsoever. Not a new copy, not a used copy, not a nothing kind of copy. So when in the world did this ever come out? Now, I do not think it's even on Disney Plus. I remember I saw this on YouTube many years ago. It's taken down now. And this is a very good, very solid movie. It is set around Halloween time and stuff. And, Marvel does this crap. They came out with two other animated movies that had like some type of CGI cell shading type stuff. And one I was able to find on DVD. The other one I was not. And it's mainly about Captain America, Hulk, and Iron Man. And the voice cast is different. The animation is different. It's set in its own universe. And both movies came out like on TV. Only one came out on DVD. And so they do this crap from every once in a while where they'll put out a movie but never really put it on DVD. Now, the animation in Avengers Assemble is very similar to Ultimate Spider-Man. But in the Avengers Assemble, it's a little more flat. Like, I like it. But there's something weird about it. It's flat. Like, it doesn't have too much depth to it. Even though there's shading in it that gives it a 3D feel, but it still looks flat, like a paper cutout and everything. But this movie is very solid, and of course it's called The Hulk, so it focuses mainly on the Hulk. But Doctor Strange is in it too. The villain is Nightmare. And we get to see the Howling Commandos 2.0, but they're not called that until the end of the movie. And so this movie, it should be on Disney Plus. It's very good. And the thing about Avengers Assemble, I never particularly liked that. I always liked Mightiest Heroes better. But sometimes they did come up with some creative stuff in Avengers Assemble, and this is one of them. So basically, it starts off with a group of kids. They're trick-or-treating. Somebody said, I dare you to go up to like that house right there, which happens to be the home of Doctor Strange and stuff. They open it up and they get scared because a monster comes out the house, a real life monster. Doctor Strange is fighting it, takes the kid's candy, uses the bubble gum to encase the monster in the spell. It's the MCU, Marvel animation, they have that humor in it. When it comes to the ending of this movie, I hate the ending so much. But anyway, too much humor. So, then all of a sudden, Doctor Strange is like, he defeated the monster and he tells the kids who wants candy. But then they see three more monsters in his house and he turns around, he tries to fight them. The fight's taken outside. And then the Hulk shows up out of nowhere to help Doctor Strange. Now, the Hulk is voiced by the guy who's always voicing him in the newer animation. But it didn't sound like him at first because he's so chatty. I hate a chatty Hulk who talks in very clear, coherent sentences. I prefer a growling, snarling, like sound mentally inept type Hulk, the monster type, baby type, And so he's very, very chatty, and I didn't recognize his voice that much at first. But anyway, Doctor Strange had called him because he needed help smashing some monsters. Strange tells him, do not kill these monsters. I want them contained and everything, but we don't know why. So he's fighting. Then all of a sudden, like, Hulk just falls asleep. Halfway into the fight. In a way, Strange is able to stop the monsters momentarily and everything. And he's able to like contain them. But it's strange that the Hulk just like fell asleep, you know what I'm saying? And when he did, he turned back into Banner. So Strange uses a spell to wake up Banner, but talk to him in his subconscious. Banner's all like, where am I? How did I get here? And I don't have no recollection of you contacting the Hulk and asking for help, because Banner now knows everything the Hulk does. Banner says he's okay with the Hulk. He's cool with the Hulk. He lets the Hulk does his thing, you know? And so then the Howling Commandos come in. And so when Banner sees them, he thinks they're monsters, and he turns into the Hulk and he starts trying to whoop the crap out of all of them. And he's doing a good job. And so then he falls asleep again. So then they go inside Strange's home. Now, the Howling Commandos 2.0. It is Werewolf by Night. This Werewolf by Night talks. He also has a number of firearms. He's short-tempered and sarcastic. There is Vampire by Night. She's female. She's nice but sarcastic, and she's depressed because she can't just walk around the normal people no more without them getting scared. So she has to move around at night, and she loves Halloween because she can just blend in with everybody else. There's Man Thing. And then there is Stillwell, the zombie. Now, Stillwell has been shown up plenty of times in the MCU. He did not show up in Werewolf by Night, but Man Thing did. So we got 3 out of the 4 and everything. And so the zombie dude's very nerdy, has a nerdy voice. His arms and limbs and other body parts falls off, and then they later reconnect and stuff like that. And so Strange has to wake Banner up again, and you know, he's all like, something is interfering with you and everything. And he's not sure what, but he thinks he might know, because for some reason Hulk keeps falling asleep. And apparently this has happened to Hulk plenty of times before, but he don't know what the world's going on. So Strange tells why he contacted the Howling Commandos 2.0, who are SHIELD agents, and the Hulk. He tells them while Halloween is near, Nightmare is on the prowl. Nightmare turned this boy, Benito. Benito was having strange nightmares. Then all of a sudden, Benito turned into a monster. In fact, all the monsters are kids. And so he entered the dream world, and that's when he found Nightmare and stuff. And so he needed their help and stuff. And so he doesn't understand why Banner is having nightmares. Because see, here's the strange thing. When Man Thing touched Hulk, Hulk started to burn. And so Strange thought that was kind of weird, because Man Thing senses the fear in people, and that would cause his touch to burn people. And the Hulks are like, oh, I'm not scared of nothing. I don't fear nothing. So something strange is going on. And so Strange wants to talk to the Hulk, but Banner's all like, well, what if he doesn't want to talk? And so Werewolves are like, oh, I'm going to make him come out. And he does. He shoots Doctor Strange. Hulk comes out. He's like, you shot my friend. But it was an astral projection, which pisses the Hulk off. And he's all like, look, dude, I need to, like, you know, enter the dream world, blah, 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 and see why Banner is having these nightmares. So he does that. And he talks to Banner. And one of Banner's nightmare is, you know, the explosion that caused the Hulk. But then Banner is freaked out. He's like, why is the Hulk here? And he's all like, well, you know, it's y'all subconscious and everything. Y'all share the same thing. Hulk is enraged. He's pissed. And he tries to kill Banner. And then Strange finds out, hold up, this isn't Banner's nightmare, it's the Hulk's nightmare, which is why he keeps falling asleep. The Hulk fears into turning into Banner. He hates Banner. He thinks Banner is puny and weak and pathetic. And Hulk loves being a hero. Hulk loves having friends, type of family in the Avengers. And so he hates when he turns back into like Banner, and that's his nightmare, and that's like his fear and stuff. And so apparently, if I got this correct, this is the part that's a little confusing to me. The whole time Strange was talking to Hulk, when Hulk was doing all the smashing and talking stuff like that in the real world, apparently Hulk was like asleep or something like that. I don't know. That's the part that's a little confusing. He said, this is my first time talking to you and blah, 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 because you've been asleep the whole time. But anyways, so literally Hulk is literally trying to murder Banner and stuff. While this is going on, Nightmare shows up. Now, Nightmare has shown up in Ultimate Spider-Man, voiced by Mark Hamill. Mark didn't do it this time. Some other guy does it. It sounds a little like him. And so Nightmare and Strange, they go at it. And so Banner decides, well, this is a dream world. I can summon the Hulkbuster armor and project it and everything. So he gets inside that. So now it's Hulk versus the Hulkbuster. Hulk is even more enraged because first he thought it was Tony and stuff. And then understand why his friend is attacking him. Well, at this point in time, Strange told the Howling Commandos stick with his body because when he's in the dream world, his real body is gonna, like, you know, be vulnerable and stuff like that. Well, so enraged in the dream world, the Hulk wakes up in the real world and goes on a rampage. Apparently, what Nightmare's thing is he wants Hulk to kill Banner so Hulk will be savage and he can control the Hulk and be like his servant boy and stuff like that. So the Howling Commandos, they leave and they go and they try to subdue the Hulk to almost no prevail and everything. They are getting their butts kicked left and right, but they are finally Hulk is able to go back to sleep, and then Banner body shows back up. When they take him back to the home, the monster's all gone and everything. So now they're like, crap, we wasn't watching them. So now they have to go and round up the monsters. They each do it very swiftly and everything, but what's his face? Stillwell has a bit of a hard time doing it, limbs and all. Anyway, there's a climactic battle in the dream world and everything, and Strange is captured. Then Hulk is talking to Nightmare, and he's all like, you know, join me, blah, 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 and all this crap. So Hulk tricks him. See, what he needs the Hulk to do is to smash the portal open so he can travel into the waking world. And so they wake the kids, but they have to go back into their actual body. So Strange is trying to help them. But then Hulk and Banner are fighting Nightmare. And so Strange is trying to help the kids. They all go back in their body, but they have to face their fear. All of them are able to do that except for one girl. Benito jumps in front of the blast, and it causes him to permanently merge with his greatest fear, his monster self. So now he's on a rampage out in the street. So now the Howling Commandos gotta go stop him, kind of. But he's not rampaging. Apparently, Hulk and Banner shoots like the portal and blasts it, so Nightmare can't go in there. And so everybody's back in the waking world. Well, it turns out that Nightmare during the explosion snuck into the portal. So now everybody has to fight him. And so the kids that got rescued, they go inside the home, but the girl that Benito likes is in danger, so he fights Nightmare. Everybody fights Nightmare. It's a huge battle. Nightmare is kicking butt left and right. They cannot stop him. They realize individually they can't do it. They need to work as a coordinated team. So then they start working as one. And so everybody's hitting on everything they got. And then, but Nightmare has no fear. So the touch of Man Thing doesn't work until they start whooping on him hard. Now he fears the people that are whooping on him. And so now Man Thing is able to literally burn the snot out of him and stuff. Anyways, after he is defeated because Strange used a spell to trap him in some type of portal, dreamlike dimension type thing. So now he's back in there. But sadly, Benito is stuck as a monster. He doesn't want to be one. That girl that likes him is frightened by him. Benito is very depressed. The Howling Commandos try to talk to him, no good. But then Hulk does something that I've never seen Hulk does before. He gave him a long-winded CW speech. And it was very moving, very emotional. Hulk's all like, you know, look, man, we're the same, you know. People fear me. People kept calling me like a monster and everything. So that's what he believed. But then he ended up getting friends out of the Avengers. And they showed him, you're not a monster. You're just as human as everybody else. He became a hero. So now the Minotaur dude is going to join the Howling Commandos too. And so then it ends in a very dumb scene. Strange has like an AA meeting for all the monsters. Hulk gets up, he's like, "Hi, my name is the Hulk, and I'm a monster." And then it ends with the Hulk trying to make some type of sarcastic joke, and it's terrible. And I hate when they add all this humor to animation. But like all in all, this was a great movie. It's great for Halloween time. It's cool to see Hulk go all savage and try to get Banner and stuff, and know that that's his greatest fear, his greatest nightmare. He does not want to be Banner. And one way that Banner is able to persuade him to calm down, he tells him, "Look, man, I'm cool with you and everything." And everything, like, I don't hate you no more. I'm no longer trying to get rid of you, like, and everything. And that's like really cool and stuff. I just wish this was like on DVD or something. That wasn't that spooky. Alright, well, I shall talk to y'all later. Bye.